Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
That information is not available.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.
How do? How you doing? Again? Yeah, we're here again. Anyway, I quite fancy a carry handle. Let's just see if we got some audio. I'll give it a second or two. So what I intend to do, I've got this modelled already, and we know it's the same. This is representing the 891, but the FC-50 is the same fixing holes and almost the same dimension. So we're going to use that to create a carry handle and desktop angled mount all in one go. Let's just see if we've got audio. Model already, and we know we have. Okay, right. So we've already got this, some of this stuff modelled, so we just need to use it to create the carry handle. So modelling the FT-891 and FC-50 desktop mount with carry handle to 3D print and putting it on Maker World. Right, so I couldn't find one ready on Maker World. I could find one on eBay that you've got to pay for, which is reasonable price, £15. But if you've got a printer, you don't really want to be buying one, do you? You want to print your own. So anyway, let's do it. Give us a little bit of a break from editing the software, which I am going to be doing later on tonight. But I thought if I get this designed now, and I can start it printing, you see. But it's going to be printed in one, so it's going to be slightly different to the norm, this one. Try and print it in one if it's possible. Might have to have a cross member, I don't know yet. Well, no, it shouldn't do, because when you screw it together it all becomes rigid. Right, anyway, let's crack on. Okay, so over to the software I use, which is SketchUp Make 2017, introduced for the Maker community, no longer available off SketchUp's website. They've taken it off in favour of subscription model. So if you want it, you've got to search on archive.org for SketchUp Make 2017 and just use that one. Yeah, okay. Unless you've got a download of it from back in the day. Right, so what I need to do then, I don't know if I've already done this, I need to create an FC-50. So what I'll do, I've got a rig, I'm going to create one new layer, and I'm going to call it an FC, I don't know if I can put, yeah I can put a minus, FC-50 antenna tuner. Now I'm not going to bother to draw it because it's almost exactly the same size as this, so I'm just going to probably take the little legs off it. So the first thing we need to do is copy this. So what we're going to do is just copy it and move it down. Right, we'll copy it from there, hold the control down, press the up arrow to go down, and we'll put it somewhere, I don't know where yet, somewhere like that for now, just an exaggeration. And the first thing we need to do is to make it unique. So let me just go in. That's it, that's okay. So we're going to make this unique, otherwise we will be amending it, the original. So we'll go in and we want to take off, because the FC-50 does not have a rail and it doesn't have this bump actually. So, but I'll leave the bump on, I'm not that worried. I mean, I could leave the rail on. Tell you what, we know it's going to fit, so we'll leave it alone. Let's leave it alone, and that way, let's leave it alone, so that way It look a bit weird, but at least we haven't got all the knobs on it, so it's yeah. Right, so I'm going to do a little bit of undoing. Undo, make unique. So we've got a copy of it, and it's still a rig. So if you hide the rig, you hide both of them. Yeah. So what we're going to do then, we've already got. There's only a problem, isn't there? Yeah, some of the holes. We're going to have to do it differently because the holes are in the different place on the FC-50. Right, okay. I thought I did an FC-50 last time. So anyway, so we will make it unique then. Make unique. It's a dynamic thing. This is can change on a whim. Right, so we're going to assign that one to. It's no longer a rig. It's the FC. If I can find it, antenna tuner. There we go, and we'll change rig to. Change rig to FT-891. Transceiver. What's it called? Yes, transceiver. That'll do. How do you spell it? Transceiver. Oh, that's not right. Too many E's. Transceiver. Where's the S? Has it got an S? Yeah, transceiver. I can't see. That's it. Wow, those are too knackered. Right. There we go. So we've got the transceiver and we've got the tuner. Right, so what we're going to do now, we've already got some brackets with the right holes in. I need to, alter the bracket. So I've put my receipt tuner behind the monitor, so it hasn't got a bracket, so I don't want to fetch that out. So let's bring back the red side rails. Let's try and find what I've done with it. There it is. That's not got it on, has it? Hang on. No, we want the rails. So the right and left hand rails. Right, here we go. And we've already, if I hide the rig, where has the rig gone? Down. No, where's it disappeared to? Where's my FC? There it is, it's hiding. So I've now got this oval to accommodate for the 891 or the FC-50. So my bracket needs to include these, so that's okay. Now what I'm after is I want it on an angle like that. I want it on a desktop mount, so imagine it's on your desk, because you don't want to be sitting at your desk and you can't see it, so it needs to be up a bit so you can see it. So it needs to take care of that, and it needs to be up off the desk, sat on its cradle. So what I'll do, first thing we've got to do is just hide that those side screens. Bring back the rig. Where's it gone? There it is. Is work the spacing out. That's the first thing. So we don't want too high, or actually they can sit on top of each other. That one does sit on top of the FC. So that's the only problem now, working out the distance. Actually it does come with a bracket, because I happen to have bought one. It comes with a bracket so to mount it. So let's have a look at the actual thing. In here should be a metal bracket, so I can measure it. I think. What's that? What's that? YAESU Declaration of Conformity. It conforms, yeah. Right, so in here is a bracket. Oh, I've got some screws as well. Didn't know I got screws. Right. So what I'm after is the spacing. This is going to give me the spacing I need, so I'll just use the one. They're both the same. Let's just see if they're both the same. Yeah, they're both the same. Actually, we'll model that. Let's model that. How many screws we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fancy that. Not really took a good look at that, so that's great. So let's model that bracket. Now the only thing it won't allow is it won't tell us. It won't tell us where the screw holes are, so it's not going to allow for screw holes, is it? Well, we'll allow for those screw holes ourselves. Right, so the first task is to model this. So let's just model it down here. So we'll start with a square. So this is where I need my steel ruler. This whole room is dedicated to projects. So I'm just measuring it now. What we got here. So we've got, oh, it's difficult. Let's have a look. 12 mil. No, 102. 102.5 maybe. It's difficult. Yeah, so 10.225. 102.25. It's not quite. I wish they'd just make things spot on to the millimetre, but actually, no, let's have a look. It's spot on to the inch. So good old. I don't know why Japan went with inches. Anyway, so we've got bang on 4 inches. It doesn't look bang on. It looks slightly under. Maybe it's the powder coat. So it's not 4 inches. It's not 102. 10. It's not 125. No, 1025. 102.5, yeah. So let's say it's not 102 either. So it's neither here or there. Yeah. Difficult. Right, so let's say it's 102.25. Okay. So let's first grab a square. We're going to go. What's it doing? 102.25 by. Now the other way. Alright. Okay. So looks like it's slightly under. So this one is the other way. So it's 5775. Yeah, 57. No, 57. Yeah. 75. No, 25. 5775. God, I don't know. 57.75. Okay, so what have we got? Let's have a look. Why does that look massive? Because it's not in perspective. So anyway, we'll use that. Make it into a component now. And we can zoom to the extent. No, we can't. If we go in, we can. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Right, so what we need to do is now the hole centres. Now we know the hole centres are 90. So what we've got to do is work out how far to come in. It's not easy. So let's say 7. Is it 7? Yeah. 7 mil. So let's come in 7 mil. 7 mil. Let's just check the other way around. Looks like they've done 7 mil and 7 mil. What we'll do is we'll make it 7mm preliminary. I can't say it. Right, so I can easily check because it's supposed to be 90 between the two. Not between them two, between these two. 88.25. So we're gonna have to grow. Gonna have to move that one out. 88. Let's say 1mm. What have we got now? 89. Okay, I'm gonna move this one out 1mm. Yeah, we've got too much now. 90.25. So we've got to. Yeah, this is a problem. We've got to move it back 0.125 and move this one back by 0.125. Any watchers that watching, I thought, what's he up to now? Thought he was programming a software front end, now he's doing a model. What the hell? I just want to take my little radio up on a hill or somewhere with my LiFePo 4 battery and my triple mag mount and my Ampro antenna and just sit somewhere. Okay, right, so we've done that way, so now that should be 90mm. Yeah, so we've got to work out the distance between these two now, which looks like 45mm. Okay, that's good. So have we got 45mm? No. So we're going to have to grow it again by, say, 1mm and 1mm. What have we got now? Too much, I suspect. Yeah, 0.75, so we've got to lose half of 0.75. Right, I don't know what that is, do you? So I tell you what, let's bring this back 0.25 this way. Bring this back 0.25 that way, and now we've got to lose 0.25 again. So we can do that, we can move it back 0.125 and move this one back 0.125, and we should have 45mm now. Yeah, 45 by 90. That's it. So there's your hole centers. Now we need to know what size the hole centers are. This is where we'll swap over to the calipers, and let's see what we got. 5mm. Oh, but damn it, it's probably the powder coat that's not making it exactly 5mm. So they're 5mm. That's good. So I'll tell you what, before we do all that, we'll give it a thickness. Don't forget the thickness. Right, what we got here? 1mm thickness. Yeah, it's 1mm. Can you believe that, eh? 1mm bracket. Okay, well ours is going to be 1mm, but we will have to modify that. We can't print 1mm. So I'm going to go down 1mm. There we go. And we need some rounded corners, and the corners look rounded from there to there, so that's, they've made it easy for us. Actually, let's go back a second. Right, let's go back. Let's do the rounded corners first, because it cuts them off. Otherwise, if we extrude it, it's going to cause some lines across it. Right, we might as well put the... No, I'll do that. Do the holes after. So now we want to go down 1 mil. I want some 5 mil holes. So I'll say 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. Now I'll push these holes down to there. There we go. So we've made ourselves a little 1 mil joiner. Now we can get rid of the lines now. Get rid of the lines, construction lines. What we want now, we've got some fins in it. We've got some, there it is there, look, see that? That's it, we're trying to make that. I've got fins in it, so let's create some fins. Right, let's first find out how wide they are. They're like 2 mil. 2 mil less the powder coat. Okay, that's fair enough. And their depth, well, the height of them is, let's go without the bend. So let's say 15 mil plus the bend. Yeah, that would do it. 15 mil. So we need to find out the halfway point. There it is. So we're going to go 7.5 this way. 7.5 that way. Now we need to know when the first one occurs. It looks like 9 mil. Looks like 9 mil, so let's do 9 mil, and let's also do 9 mil this way. Right, so we've now got what we want. We know they're 2 mil thick, so 2 mil. So if I draw a line between there and there, and there and there, then I endeavour to put a little, it's blue, which means it's liking it. Okay, and we've got to count them now. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. God, this YAESU engineer was fantastic. 10 of them. So the midway point has just happened to got one right in the middle. No, hang on, where is it? I don't know. Let's see how far they are apart. Let's have a look how far they are apart. So they're like 8 mil apart. Okay, from the centre. So if I say 7 mil apart, 7 times 9. No, you can't do it that way. Okay. So from the one edge, if I go 7, hang on, was it 7? From the middle to there, 7 mil. Right, okay, so 7, yeah. If I go 7 again, actually, let's not do that. Let's undo that. Undo that. What we'll do is we'll grab that like that. I need to put this down now. I need to copy it from there with a control, and I'll go 7 mil, and then I'll go times 9. Right, something happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Something went awry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What has happened? Something happened. 5 mil from the one side to the next. What have I got? I've got 6 mil. Okay, I've got 6mm. So let's do a little bit backtracking. Undo array. Right, we'll grab hold of that. Do 6mm. Actually, we can go from there to there. No. 7, 8mm. So if I go from there, 8mm, and then I do times 9. Still not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got a right amount, but something's not right. Ah. Yeah, I've got my placement wrong there. What have I done wrong? Let's have a look. So it should have been 14mm, not 9mm. So it should have been 14mm, which is there. That's okay. I can grab them all and move that from there to there. Okay, what's that looking like? So I should be able to measure from this line to there, and I've got 14mm. And if I measure from this line to there, what have I got? 14.25. We're very slightly out. So what we'll do is move the whole lot point 125. Oops, what have I done? Right, so now we've got, should have 14.125, and yeah, we're okay. Now I can get rid of the construction lines. Construction lines be gone. Okay, and all we've got to do now is push them through. And then colour it in the same colour, and we've got ourselves a replica of, I'll say replica, not copy, replica. It's not as if we're going into business making replica brackets, copies. It's not a business, it's just a free. Right, so we've now got our piece of bracket that will connect the two together. Let's colour it. So what are we going to colour it? Let's have a look. What colour is this? Is it just black? It's more of a grey, slate grey, pitted, textured thing. Metal texture. Don't know, it's not really metal, it's powder coated. Sort of that colour we got there, really. That'll do then. I won't do the infills, I'll just do the side. I'll leave the sides alone. There we go, that's enough. Right, so we've got a name for it. Let's give it a layer. What we're going to call these FC-50 brackets. There we go. It comes with the FC-50. There's 2 of them. So let's have 2 of them then. Why not? Let's. I will copy it in a minute. Right. Let's have a look. Right, we've got 2 radios. Upside down. Let's bring them the right way up. So we need these to go sideways. So let's alter it so it'll need to go that way like that, and then it's going to have to go upright. So let's just the whole thing upright. There we go. And then you're going to have to put it over the hole. This is great because it gives us our spacing as well. So we're going to grab it from the internal bit if we can. like that. Then we're going to go over to the radio and we're going to just sit it onto this bit here, just like that. Okay, so the one hole should line up with the other just perfectly, and this is what YAESU do. They don't worry about the screws because the brackets they make misses the screws, but the one I made doesn't. So in order to give it a bit of strength, well, unless I make it like that, so all we've got to do now is move this radio up to there. So, well, it's not radio, it's the FC. Right, so let's grab this one by the same idea. Yeah, that should only move up on the blue axis. Alright, that's it. So I can then come up to here and just pop it. Bang. No, needs to be bang in the middle. That's not bang in the middle, is it? That looks better. Right, is that good? Yes, that's brilliant. And you can see there's not much distance between the two. But the feet of the radio do actually sit in the top. But that's not the most important thing, because this is not the FC-50. This is a copy of my model of the FC-891. But the hole centers are in the right place, so ignore that. And this one, actually, does it have a dip in it? The only way I'll know is if I get mine from behind the monitor, which I don't want to do. So what we'll do is we'll open up there. We'll have a little browse. YAESU FC-50 images. Right, so we'll have a look. Images. So we want to look underneath. So that's the on top view. There's the two brackets I've just modelled. Is the underneath anywhere? No, underneath. Right, okay. Underneath. A picture of it underneath? Nobody's going to show a picture of it underneath. Okay, I suppose somebody selling one might show you a picture of it underneath. Right. Right, eBay. Let's put eBay. See if anyone's photographed the underneath. Right. One in a box. No, everyone wants to photograph the top. Nobody wants to show you what's underneath. Oh, it's got 2 feet, 2 little feet. So yes, there's nothing sticking out. Okay, so that's fine. There's no lump in it like there's a lump in the 891's belly. Yeah. Any more? No, not good. Right, okay. Leave that then. Right, so we've got the plate sticking out, and obviously they're missing the screws, but do we have that luxury? Is this going to be strong enough to hold? Yeah, it would be. Okay, we'll go with that. We'll make it thicker. And yeah, we'll go with that size. At least you won't have to worry about missing the screws then. That's good. So far, so good. Now, so did we make it unique? We did. So I'm going to go into this and remove the extra bit. So I'm going to delete that and the bar and the feet. I don't know where the feet go, so I'm not going to use the feet, so let's get rid of the feet. Has that wrecked it? No, it's not wrecked it now. Okay, so we've got a lump there to get rid of. I presume there's no lump. So how do I get rid of the lump without damaging anything? So we don't need that or that. We don't need. So if I get rid of that, somehow I've got to fill this back in. Is it possible? Let's try and fill it in. Yep. Let's get rid of that. That's it. We've got rid of the lump. Don't forget to make yours unique, otherwise you will end up changing the design of your original. Okay. So we get rid of this lump as well. Okay, we need to fill it in before we take anything else out. That's it. Now we can take it away. I think this probably just needs colouring back again. Right, the rest can stay. Right, let's come out of X-ray mode. So we just need to colour it the same as the rest now. Okay, there we go. So we've got ourselves a, apart from the front, which is nothing like that. So do we bother? No, I'll leave the front on, that doesn't matter. I need to get this done because I've got to move back onto the program. Right, okay, so we've got our yeah, interlocking. Let's just move it, delete, just hide that, so make sure we haven't lost our original. No, we haven't. Right, so what we want now is we need to move another bracket over there, so we need a copy. Let's just do a copy. Right, so we're going to copy that and move it across this axis over here. And once we've got it over there, we need to drop it down onto the side flush, which is not altogether easy. I can grab it from there, move it down, which is down now, the red axis. Down, 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 and it seems to know what I'm trying to do. Let's see if that's right. It's probably embedded it now. Yeah, it has a bit. So what we need to do is just drag it back on the red. I think that's about it. Is it too much? No. Yeah, we've gone too much. This is the problem you got. Right, let's try again. On the red axis only, and that's it. Try that. Is that enough? No. Bloody hell. So red axis only. Touch it onto there. Ah, we need X-ray. So we're going. Okay, is that it? Maybe that's it. I don't know. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's it. That's good. Now, it's not embedded. It's on the side. And now is this one the same, or is that embedded? That one's embedded. So we need to stop that from being embedded. Is that it? No. So we're going to have to pull that down on the red side and onto the surface of the component. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Right, okay, so we're alright. Yeah, we can see both sides. And there, yeah, we're okay. Right, so we've got our two brackets. Let's bring back the tuner. Right, so this is what we're after. So far, so good. We can save it all in the same place. Right, so what we're going to do now is develop this into a handle and a desktop mount, but I want it on an angle. It needs to be like that on the desk. So we've got to work out the angle. This is all going to be one. It's going to be the feet as well, and the angle, and the carry handle. So yeah. Alright, let's take a breather. I haven't even got a drink here. Damn it. Right, back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. See you in a minute. I'm back. I've just realised we haven't got the radio on. Let's put the VHF UHF on and FT-710 and the FT-891. Joking, I don't have one of them. I don't have one. Is it tempting? I don't know if I like them. He's a bit tinny, isn't he? What? Okay. Got something to listen to. Right, so I need to work out the angle. So we've got fixing to hold the two together, and it's the same as the ones that come shipped in the box for the FC-50. And we've just missed out on YAESU's cashback deal at Martin Lynch & Son, or YAESU's cashback deal anyway. It finished at the end of July. What a shame. Oh well. Have to either wait for the next one or just whatever. It's crazy. Right, so I need now these are only 1 mil, so they're not going to print out very good, so I need to make them at least as big as the one that I've already done. So let's just measure that. I just happen to have one here I did recently. So what size did I make it? 3.2. 3.5 was it? Don't know what it was. I could always measure the one in the model. Let's do that then. It's showing 3 point something. Oh, let's try it. So there it is. What size was it? 3.5. It actually shows different. Okay. Right, so what I need is to make that 3.5 then. So okay, let's do it. What about if we want to keep it though? No. There's no point keeping it like that. I'm not going to use it at 1 mil. So if I pull this out It's 1 mil and it needs to be 2.5 bigger to give us 3.5. Okay, now has it done the other one? It has, but it hasn't brought it out, so I need to grab this and pull it out 2.5 mil. 2.5, there we go. Alright, this should be fairly quick to make this thing up. Right, so we've got our actual size brackets. We don't want brackets. It's tempting to keep one of them ready, but it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, once I start adding to it, it's never going to be the same again, is it? Tell you what, let's undo that. Undo that. Undo, push, pull. Let's make a copy. Let's copy it. Okay, we've got a copy of it. What do we do with it? I have no idea. Let's put it, I don't know. What should we do? Put it there. Right, can we lock it? Right, where do we put it? So we'll put it. Okay, so it's the mounting brackets. Let's do another layer. FC-50 actual bracket. Right, we'll leave it like that. We'll put that in the actual bracket layer. Actual. So that is that. Can we lock it? Lock. And that's still in its own layer. Why is that in its own layer? Hang on. Some instances are locked. Okay, so make it unique. Now that one's no longer unique. Oh, it is. That's okay. That's done it. It's done it right. Okay, but we've got to widen them up now. It's unique. So let's, needs to be 2.5 mil thicker, so it gives us 3 mil, and that needs to be moved out by 2.5 mil. Okay, I got it. Yeah, so far so good. Now, do we want some tolerance? I think we need a bit of tolerance. Let's move it out by 0.25 of a mil. We don't want it too exact. 0.25 of a mil, that should do it. So if you zoom in, you'll see a little bit of a tiny gap. There it is, tiny gap. That's it. Okay. We can hide this, can't we? Yeah. Actual bracket. Hide it. We don't want to see it. Right, next. We can either do the feet or the handle. I think we'll do the handle next. So we need to get some balance out of this. So it looks top heavy. So the handle would be no good in the middle. It'll tip forward. We need to carry it from sort of this position, the middle. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll measure the overall length. It's not easy if you're on a bevel. Not easily if you're on a bevel. So if we come straight out on the green axis and go to there, 218. Okay, we're on 218. So if we measure half of 218, 109. That's your center point. So we need to start the handle mounting from there. You need a sizable thing to grab it. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just let's measure from here. No, that's not measure. Measure from here. Go in the green direction and we'll say no, that's no good. 2.5. Let's come somewhere. 25.5. Okay. Right, we'll do 25.5. So we'll go into here and measure 25.5. We'll come out and have a look. Do they intersect? Pretty much, that's close enough. Right, so we're going to delete that one. There's our new one. So we need a certain size for their thing. Let's come out of X-ray mode and we just want to work on this at the minute. So we've got to work out what size handle we want. So let's bring back a mount. Which one is it? Hang on, let's come out. There it is. So at the minute we've got 20 mil. So 20 mil. Let's just have a look at something that's 20 mil thick. I'll go off this one a minute. This is one of the spare holders. It's quite flexible, but it's strong. But don't forget, it's got to take the weight of the radio and the FC-50, so it needs to be, the thickness needs to be wider. Probably need to increase it as we go up. So, in that case, to get its strength, we need to increase it by, I don't know, maybe taper it. Yeah, we'll taper it. Instead of having it, yeah, we'll taper it like that and then we'll give it some structure. We'll just make it do whatever we can. Okay, right. So we know it's 20 mil, so let's hide that out the way. So we'll hide the rig. Let's hide the rigs now. Antenna tuner and the, where's the FC? There it is, the transceiver. Right, so we've got our two plates. We've got our hole centers and our two plates. So we know we've got 20 mil on the at the minimum. So we want extra than 20 mil. Don't know how far to go with it. Let's say 30 mil. So it's 60 mil. Yeah. Let's go 30 this way. Oh, that takes us right over the edge. That's no problem. So we'll go 30 mil this way. Okay, let's have a look at that. So that takes us right over the edge here. So I don't really want that, so let's not do that. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do 25. We'll go 25. Which will bring us just there. That's fine. And we'll go 25 this way. 25. So we'll draw a line. And there. Okay. So we got our line there. Our centre line, do we want? Probably. That's only right, we'll leave that there for a minute. So we've got our lines on both. Yeah. We've already got our thickness. So we need to grow something upwards. So can I select that? Yeah. So we're going to grow that upwards to, I don't know where. Let's just say we're going to go up. What is a good size at the top of there? Get your hands around it. So you've got to get your hand around it and move it around. You want a bit of space. You don't want too tight. So there's your top of your radio. You've got to get your hand around it. So it needs to be. That's 50, 70. Yeah, let's say 75.
Golf 0 Mike Kilo Whiskey calling CQ.
70 mil. 70 mil. Well, that's quite a long looking thing. And don't forget. Yeah, because the radio sticks up a bit more. Because obviously.
CQ 70 centimeters. Golf 0 Mike Kilo Whiskey. CQ. G0MKW Golf 0 Mike Kilo Whiskey calling CQ.
Golf 0. Right, so we've got this there. So
let me get over the shock. Shall we QSY to 575?
So we want this to be part of this. So we want to join these two together. No, we don't, because we want to mimic it, don't we? So we'll join them after. So what I'll do is I'll put the interim piece in the middle. So I'll join them up. I'll join something up. It's going to be a handle, so we're going to have to modify it in a bit. So we know it's 3.5 mil. 3.5. It's not enough for a handle, but we're going to keep it like that until we size it to what we want. Right.
Alpha Delta 4, Bravo Bravo Queen, you're 5975.
Okay, so we need to reverse the faces. Okay, oh, we've got to create that. Fill this up. Okay. Reverse the faces. Okay. So we've got that. Right, so have we give these a name yet? No. That's okay. Let's go into that. Oh, let's make that into a component for now. So we can go into it and okay, so it's already sealed it up. Okay, so we've got our piece, but it's not an handle yet. But we can get rid of the construction lines now. Right, so we've got our construction lines. That should give us our slight offset for our counterbalance. We can colour it if you want. Okay, I'll colour it. I'll just colour the whole thing. it's not. It's going to be a handle, but not yet. Okay. Of course, with them we're going to have to do these. Okay. Alright, let's make the whole thing coloured now. It's thicker. Okay, so we've coloured. Right, we've still got 3 separate things. So we don't really need these now, these lines. Let's get rid of those construction lines. Right, so we've got this thing as a carry handle, but it's no good yet. So we can either manipulate the handle around where we want it. Let's do that then. So we need to grab it from the center point. So we need to shrink these. So how do we do that? We need to keep a certain width. So we've got 50 mil. So what am I getting happy to be holding? 40 mil. 40 mil. Yeah. 30 mil. 35 mil. Let's say 35 mil. So what have we got? We've got 50 mil, so we need to reduce 15 mil, so 7.5. 7.5. That'll give us 35 mil. Okay. Right, so we've got 35 mil, so we need to bring a line from here to there. No, we don't want a line. Sorry. Don't want a measurement line, we want an actual line. Alright, we need to view. So we need to bring up that to there, and from there to there, like that. Okay. Can we just grab that and push it in? I think we can. So we're on the red. We'll just go into there. Okay, we want to do the same with this one. Red again, over to there. Okay. Oops, wrong one. Stop it. Okay. So it doesn't look like a handle yet, but it will in a bit. So we need to alter this one now. Right, so we push that in. No, we won't. We won't do that. So what we'll do is, well, put a line down it like that. Stick a line over there. And from there down to there. And from there over to there. Okay, and we should be able to then lose this bit here. Okay. Colour that. Okay. I need to do the same this side. delete that. Okay, so yeah, that's our down part of the angle. Okay, so we can get rid of that now, and that. Okay, so we've got the top cradle bit, but it's not ergonomic, so we need to make it ergonomic. So we need to make these two part of the same thing, but actually we could make the truss, the bottom truss, part of the carry handle to hold the sides in, so you have to slot your radios in. Yeah, I like the idea of that. So all we've got to do is bring them down. So we need the rigs again. Let's put the transceiver in and the tuner. Already looking better. So we've got, obviously the handle's got to be made ergonomic yet and thickened up with gussets that all form lovely stuff. Now it's the desktop mount where it sits now. Now this has got feet on it, but I don't want to sit at the desk like this and it facing the wrong way. I want it to face me. So it needs to be able to sit up in the air, sit up like that a bit. So it needs to sit up like this, like that, sort of like that, facing you. Yeah. So that angle's 15 degrees. I won't move that yet though. So what we need to do is create a bit of a line. So let's do a line off the bottom. No, that's not going to work, is it? Oh, let's create a line then instead. Oh, come on, give me the line, you bugger. So we're gonna lock that in there on the green, and then we're gonna go out to there. Then we're gonna move it 15 degrees, just the line. 15 degrees, there we go. Is that too high? 15 degrees, could that be too much? If I'm sat on the desk here looking at it, it might be too much. Okay, let's ask AI. Or should we just ask ChatGPT for a change? Creating a mount, a desktop mount for my radio while sitting at the desk with the radio on the desk set back about arm's length the table, the desk is about level with my the middle of my stomach. What might be a nice angle, stop it, angle to tilt the radio back to, so the front is raised and the back is on the desk. 15 degrees, 10 to 15 degrees, meaning the front. Subtle tilt good if the control displays are already easy to use. Probably the sweet spot, 10 to 15. Better the radio has a small display. Starts becoming quite steep, so what we're going to do, 15 degrees it is then. Okay, 15 degrees it is, which is what I've already set it to. Right, so that line now needs to turn. So I need to, if I leave it flat, yeah, so let's undo that then. Let's rotate it down 15 degrees. So we can leave the radios that way, and then at least this will, and then we need to move the back down to that level there, so the whole thing needs to be moved down on the blue axis but level with that. Okay, and then we need to allow for the feet, but it's not going to sit on the feet, it's going to sit on the cradle, so the radios aren't going to be mounted to anything. So let's give it another, alright, so let's give it 5mm, and then also give it another 15mm. Yeah. Now give it another 12mm. That'll do. Okay, so there's your bottom. So we need to basically it's the whole thing. It's going to be something like that. So it's on my desk, I've carried it, I've plonked it on the desk. I'm sat here like this, my head's here, the desk is there, and I'm watching the display. So, and I'll still be top heavy, so you can't just have the legs coming down, because it's top heavy, and when I touch the knobs it's going to want to tip. So okay, let's just undo the rotate. Right, okay. So there's our floor. So once this has come down, it needs to miss the screw, and then it needs to come off to a desktop mount. Okay, so I've got a 12-degree angle. So when I cocked it back, so if I can move this 12-degree. Right, so I've got a little bit of an offset there. Right, let's fill that up there. Right, so what is that? That's 1/2 mil. So we'll come back, keeping the same thing. We'll come back 1/2 mil. We'll draw a line like that. Okay, and get rid of the wire. Then we want to do the same over this way. 1/2 mil. Draw a line. Get rid of the line. Okay, so this needs to come off on an angle, but we're dead on the point there, so we need to come across I need to grab that and move it across this way. 0.25. Okay, so we've got 0.25. So we need to come down on an angle. So when it's upright, it looks like it's flat. Yeah. So we're almost there, apart from the top angle needs thickening up. I need to make this bracket part of the bottom. So I need to come off that corner down. So if I draw a line straight down to about there. Yeah, then if I move it 15 degrees, that should then be perpendicular to the other one. Yeah, okay. So if I extend it down to there, alright, then if I do the same this way, well, it needs to have a skid type thing. So do I go the opposite way or what? Not sure. So I come straight down. No, it needs to have a footprint. So what about if I go straight down, but move it 15 degrees the other way? And what does that do for us? Extend that down to there. Okay, so if I grab the whole thing and pretend to move it up by 15 degrees, basically we're looking at this. So is this enough footprint? Could have the foot there and there. Yes, it might be enough. Yeah, it might be enough. Yeah. Okay, I'm liking that so far. Yeah. And of course you've got to remember it's got to be able to be 3D printed. Anyway, let's undo rotate because we don't want to alter the position of the radio. So we're doing okay. So what do we do now? We still want our corners like that. We like the corners like that. So, and I like the fact that is that actually straight on with that? Yeah. Okay, that can stay there then. So if we measure from there to there, 35,747. So if I delete that and then come out 35,747, we should have equal amounts. Yeah. So then what we want is to draw, copy that line. No, we want to copy the whole thing actually. So let's connect it like, oh no, we don't want that. We want to copy the whole thing. 3.5 mil. That's it, that's lovely. Okay, let's just join some stuff up. Doing okay. I'll join all these up in a while. No, that wasn't one. Yep. Okay, and we need a thickness on it. So we're going to have to come up 3.5 mil again. And carry on drawing. Okay. Right, let's not do. Right, let's draw 3.5 mil. Is that 3.5 mil? No, where's it gone? Right, okay, so we're gonna go up. We'll go up 3.5 mil. Yeah, straight up. Hang on, it's not straight up, is it? Okay, we'll do it a slightly different way. We'll go up 3.5 mil and up 3.5 mil. Then we need to sort this out. Okay, let's join these up. Okay, so that can come away. That's all one piece. Let's just have a look, make sure there's no hidden geometry. There's one. And there's one. Okay, no hidden geometry. So we've got this thing here. Let's just make it into a component. Alright, let's have a look at it. Right, let's colour it. Of course, we'll thin it out a bit, maybe. Oops, we're missing a surface. Oops, we haven't got a surface, why not? Why have we got no surface? I'm not sure. Ah. Redo paint. Okay, undo paint. Okay. Well, that's just looking at that, so we need to. That's better. Okay, let's get some surfaces.
We have it, Delta Kilo 8, Delta Victor 74, U59, 75. 73, QRZ. November Lima.
Okay, we've got our surface, we've got our component. Right, okay, so we've got our bits, we've got our sides, our ramp, and we need another ramp, so let's create another one.
Thank you very much and nice to meet you, the old timer. All the best, sir, all the
Nice to meet an old timer. So I want the red. I need to turn it around. It needs to go up with this one. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So we've got our two sides. Okay. It needs to have some stability, so it needs to have some gussets. So there's your footprint. It needs to have a cross member. It needs to be able to be printed as well. Right, what's next? It looks a bit funky, but we'll make it all in one in a bit. So it's got to be able to be printed upside down, so we've got to print it up like that. We've got everything we need, so we can lose the radio and the transceiver. So it's going to be printed like this way up. It's got to make sure it's not higher than 256. No, we're okay. Right, there's a problem then. So trying to make it print. It's got to be printed this way up. Well, actually, if it's got a strap there, it can be printed either way. But we don't want this amount of infill. So we're probably going to have to print it on its side. Something like, probably like this. Yeah, so we're going to have to lose some legs and make it even so it can be printed. But we don't want to look ugly. So yeah, so obviously we need a flat surface. Okay, so we're going to have to make a flat surface on it. If we do that, then the fixings will be in the way. Okay, so what about if we make the back flat? And the front will look weird. I don't know. We need the rigs back to find out. So that's basically. I'm gonna have to. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have to just grab it and rotate it 15 degrees, just so I can have a look at the state of it. Right, there's your desktop. So we sat there like that. Got to get your hand around it, jack it up, place it on the desk. It's got to have enough room for the aerials. It looks like it's got enough room for the aerials, yeah. Okay, now if it's flush from there down to here, we'd have to miss the the holes. Make sure we indent it in the right place. It's got to be able to be printed. So we've obviously got some air vents there. So if we come all the way, if we come all the way down there to there, and all the way down there to there, it's going to look real strange. So no, we won't do that then. So what we'll do, yeah, we'll alter some. We want to come down from this point down to here, and it's got to be flat in order to print it. So if that corner's flat with that one, it can't be, can it? No, it'll cut the corner off. This is the only one that can be flat with that. but then we're covering up more of the radio than we wanted to.
CQ 70 centimetres, Golf 0, Mike, Kilo, Whiskey. CQ G0 MKW, Golf 0, Mike, Kilo, Whiskey, G0 MKW calling CQ. CQ 70 centimetres, G0 MKW, Golf 0, Mike, Kilo, Whiskey. CQ G0 MKW calling CQ.
I think I spoke to him before. Log a new contact. Yeah. Okay, so he's got an FT-710. Nice. I'd love to speak to him, but I'm halfway through designing something. Never mind, I'll get you on the next one. Right. So, in order to print it out, I need a flat surface. I don't really want, imagine if I have a line from there to there, a solid line. Is that horrible looking? Do we print the back straight? Maybe we can do the back, but we'd have to make it longer. Does it matter? It doesn't matter if it's longer. Right, I don't know. So, where do we have the flat? At the back? This looks a bit horrible looking, but it gives us the stability. I could come off it, but then we cut the screw open. The minute we don't have to worry about the screw. Ah, so that needs to be like that. Yeah, so that needs to be another 15 degrees. Or excuse me. Right. Or we put a wire from there to there. What's that look like? Okay. Yeah, looks funky. I've got an idea. I've had a brilliant idea now. The plates that come with, there's the plate that comes with. So you get these anyway, so the chances are you're not going to use them. So what about if you put this on the outside of your plastic and we make it in two sections? Top handle and bottom carrier. And when you fasten this on, it holds everything together. What a fantastic idea. Let's do that. Right, let's undo, and undo the rotate. We're back to where we were. So what we want now then is the plastic coming round to here and that carrier, so at least that can be printed. And you fasten it all up with the brackets that come with, because otherwise you're going to put these in the drawer and lose them. And yeah, I'm liking the idea, but it means I've got to do a bit of modification. That's okay. That's okay, I've kept it separate so far. So let's bring the original brackets then back in. So we're going to bring that over here. What's it doing? Oh, I've locked it. Okay, unlock. You are annoying, aren't you?
India Kilo 4, Zulu India Foxtrot.
You know when they give people licenses,
3, Honolulu, CQ contact.
there's no vetting.
972.
Yeah, anyone can have a license as long as they pass the test. See what's... Have we got anyone else on here? I'll let about 21, 15 metres. Anyone around? Oh, what's that? FT something or whatever it was. Nobody on here. Oh, just spotted someone. Is he doing a contest? Okay, contest. We'll have some contests for a bit then. Right, so I'm going to grab that and bring it over on the red axis all the way over to there. Okay, that's it. We want another one of those, a copy of that over here, which we drop onto there. I'm glad I didn't print this out quickly. And okay, is that enough? Yeah. So yes, this allows us to print the handle out and the desktop separately, but you slip them underneath and mount, and these join them up, the plates that come with. So that way you've got a choice whether you want this on. If you don't want it on, you can put spacer in. Right, so yes. Right, it's more to it than meets the eye. Right, so it's a good job I left them separate then, so I can join the bottoms up. And does it need these legs sticking out? Maybe not. So that was sticking out like that. Does it need it? Probably not. So what I need to do now is copy the plastic. So I need to grab the plastic. Right. Oh, we've got the vents, so we don't need the vents on them. But I need to copy these bits out of here. Let's copy the whole thing. Copy. Build into this. Paste in place. Okay. Right, I need to just yeah, we don't need it all up there. So the vents is where the cut-off point is. Although we could probably just go the same again. What did we say that was? 7.5. Was it 7.5? I don't remember. No, it's not 7.5. So we've got to work out. So what's that? 6.375. Okay, so if I do, I'll just go 12 mil, 13 mil. Tell you what, let's go up to there and give it some strength. Alright, give it some strength. Yep. Okay, so we're going to put a line from there to there, and from there to there, and there to there, and there to there. Okay, that that's that taking care of those two. Actually, this is even better because I can print them flat and just fasten them in there. Yeah, these can be separate now. There's no need to attach them. So the handle can be printed in one and this can be printed in two. Okay, so let's just get rid of that. Let's come out of there for a minute. So we need to get the handle bit contained within. So let's go back into here. Okay, so all that can be gone. It can be gone. And we can also get rid of no, yeah, I suppose we could get rid of them and then just join them back up again. Okay, and I think these were 7.5. 7.5.
Only station Florida. Negative, any call, Italy Tango 9, Bravo Germany Echo.
Okay. Right, so we can get rid of the line. And the other line.
Hotel Bravo 9, Romeo Uniform Delta, thanks, 5906.
Okay, we can colour these. Okay, so that can be made in one. I don't think we need these anymore. We'll see in a minute. Alright, we'll see if we need them. Do we need them? No, we don't need the thing sticking out. It's not going to be able to fall, is it? So, okay, let's sort that out then. Okay, let's push that. Okay, there. And we'll give them a rounded corner as well.
Radio Kilo 3 Delta Kilo, thanks, 5906. Thanks, 71, Roger.
Okay, so we've got our things. We could save some ink and put some weirdness in them. Oh, I'll tell you what would be nice. Nice vertical antenna. Or your call sign, or whatever. Don't know. Right, so why haven't we got a hole anymore? Right, let's cut these off.
Sorry, Delta Lima 1, Echo Hotel Germany, correct? Delta Lima 1, Echo Hotel Germany, thanks, 5906. 78 QSL, Dankeschön, Italy Tango 9, Bravo Germany Echo. Oscar Hotel 5, Radio Whiskey, thanks, 5906. 12, Roger.
Okay. Right, we'll sort them out. Let's get some rounded corners on them. We don't want too much rounded corner, although it should really look like this. Okay, let's do it. Let's do a nice rounded corner then. Although we're going to have to put some rubber feet on, but we'll do a rounded corner anyway. So 7.5 and 7.5.
Sierra Papa 6, very weak signal again.
Okay.
Sierra Papa 3, Foxtrot Sierra Mike.
Let's do another. Now this one's going to be slightly awkward because I suppose we could do. We could just see what happens with it. That'll do. Nope, that didn't turn out. What happened? That's it. Okay. Right, get rid of the lines. Right, we don't want to waste plastic when we don't need it, so we could do with some more fins down it. Now, do the fins follow this? Yeah, we could follow that. Let's just follow that. Right, let's how are we going to do that? Right, let's just grab one of these. Copy. Right, paste in place. Move it down. Oh, I don't know how far. Keep it on the blue axis. Where do we go? Let's go all the way to there. Yeah. Okay, let's duplicate it. How do we duplicate on an angle? I have no idea. It needs to be longer. Let's go longer. No, we don't encroach onto the. Something about there would do nicely. That's about there. Yeah. That's it. So we've got to somehow duplicate these. Need to know the distance between them, which is 6 mil. Alright, okay. No, don't move it. So 6 mil times 9. Okay. And let's see what it looks like compared to the rest. No, something's not right there. That wasn't 6 mil, was it? That was 6 mil, but I've gone from the back. Wrong. Okay, let's try it again. 6 mil plus 2 mil. Okay, so 8 mil. So 8 mil times 9. Right, okay, is that good? Yeah, that all lines up. So what we need now is a line. We need a line from. Need to know what that is. Okay, it's not easy. Alright, so how we're going to do this? We're going to have to do a line from here. Oh, perpendicular, that'll do. Right, so then we want to grab these. View the rest of the model. So we want to grab them and actually we don't. We want to grab that, pull that down to that. No, we grab it from there and pull it down. It's not clipping, is it? Why not? So Okay, so it's not snapping. Okay, so it's not going to snap, never mind. We'll snap to the nearest pixel. Okay, it's close enough. My eye and your eye can't tell the difference. This is a free one on Maker World, it's going to be. So if you've got yourself a 3D printer, just print your own out. Or buy one, but someone else will always print it out, or you can upload it to a cloud printing service and they'll print it out for money. It's slightly off my line, but I'll snap into a grid because I'm working it on an angle. Okay, right, what we got? Let's have a look. So that maintains a straight across there. It look a bit funky when it's on an angle, but do we need one there? No, let's not have one there. Right, okay. Let's get rid of that one. Let's go in and push them down. Oh, it's not on there. Right, so they're not there. So I need to take them off. Cut. Paste in place. Cut. And paste in place, and then I can push them through. No, I can't. Why is that? Oh, because they're not flush. See that? Because that bracket is 1 mil higher. That's why. So I need to grab them all and lower them down. No. Need to lower them down on the red by 1 mil. And then, yeah, I can push them through now. Oops. Okay, so what's that like? Not too bad. So we've got these things, and there your ramps, but the problem is it's not sturdy enough. So what we're going to have to do is
CQ G7UIV
make it thicker.
CQ Golf 0 Mike Kilo Whiskey.
Let's make it thicker.
CQ G7UIV Golf 0 Mike Kilo Whiskey calling CQ.
Do we need it thicker? 3.5 mil. Probably not, but it'd be nice if it was. Maybe we just flute the ends out. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, let's just do that. So what we'll do is we'll join up a line here.
CQ Golf 0 Mike Kilo Whiskey.
So I'll join that one up with
G0MKW Golf 0 Mike Kilo Whiskey calling CQ.
that one. Yep, okay, and we'll flute it out. How do we flute it out? You might ask yourself. So we'll bring it out by 3.5, so we've got 7mm. And yeah, that would do it, I suppose. That would be fine. That's the wrong way round, so we just need to flip along the red axis, and we need to move it across. Move it across by 3.5. Is that enough? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we just got to print one of those twice, same design twice. Right, let's just sort out. So that'll do as the stand. Okay. Let's hide the side brackets. So hide the side brackets. So we've got that. Now we need to sort the handle out. So have we got a handle? No, we've got layers. So these are layers. So let's call this new layer of side desktop brackets. Okay, so I'll put that and that in the side desktop brackets. I hide them. Move them away. Okay, now we need to sort this out. This handle. So we need to make it at least the same size as these. I'm trying to race away here to get this done, so I can start the print process. So I can go ahead and right. So we need a similar amount from there to the top of there. 11 point something. 14 point, hang on, where is it? 14.125. Okay, so we're going to go like this. 14.125. Right, there's our line, which is just the top of them anyway. Okay, so we're going to go like, no, come on, reference it. No, it's not referencing it. Okay, so we'll do it a different way. We'll go down here and 14.125. Okay, let's go over here, around. Okay, have we done that one? Right, so let's get rid of the construction line. So we've done that, so we should be able to now delete the bottom half. Okay, gone. And we've got some remaining bits and pieces. And if we join these back up, view, X-ray. Oh, it's got rid of the lines for me. Didn't ask it to do that. Okay. Right, so I need to go 7.5 and 7.5 and 7.5 and a little curly bracket. And push that through. Okay. So we've got a bit of strength to it now, and okay, so now we've got to sort out, that's the top bits, but this needs to be printed as one. Let's come out of X-ray mode a minute. Right, let's colour this again. Okay, are we done? Yeah, we're done. We've lost our holes, so just delete those holes from the one side, copy them off, cut them, paste in place, and we should be able to push them through now. Yeah. Okay, so we've got our two little brackets. They all line up, and you've got your carry handle for the top, desktop mount for the bottom, and then you can stick your side actual brackets over the top, screw them all in, and you're good to go. Sort of. Right, let's have a look. Let's just save that. Right, so now we've got all the strength on this little bit of plastic here and there. It looks nice because it matches the bracket. So the weight is going through the plastic, through the down to the metal and into this, but ultimately they're only on the plastic. So in order to print this out better, we could probably do with the angle making better. Yeah, so we've missed the screw, so we could go from the top straight up. Okay, and that needs to be a handle, better handle. This bit is going to be printed, and you can do all that anyway. So, and there's no weight. You're not going to carry it. Well, you got all that bulk there, and the weight is in compression downwards. So there's no need to alter that. We'll leave that as it is. Does it look funky? Yes. Does it matter? Maybe. So the top handle, maybe we could just look a bit weak there. So what I'm going to have to do is just go into it, take that one there and take it up to there, and that one and take it up to there. Okay, and then lose these bits. What happened there? Something went wrong there. Right, let's have a look. Undo, 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 undo. Something went slightly wrong. Ah, I know what went wrong. Do I know? Yeah, I should have gone not from there, I should have gone from the furthest point. So if I go from here down to wherever it wants to go without the line disappearing, so it's disappearing in. It's not disappeared there, so probably there. Let's have a look from this side. Yep, that's okay. Right, okay, we can do that. Okay, that's okay. Let's lose the. We've got some strength now. Okay. Nope, we want to keep that. Right, let's just have a look in X-ray mode. We've got some more geometry to get rid of. Okay, that ought to do it. Right, what's that look like? Okay. I seem to have an extra piece on there. That's it. Can we get rid of anything? Yeah. Right, okay, so we've got rid of some lines. Now, that now looks weak compared to that one. So, we can either go at a sharper angle. Yeah, because it's a shear point there. Okay, now I think we should just go from there to there. Or do we go right there? No, don't like the idea of that. Yeah, because if we're lifting this, the weight's going to be on it here. It's going to be pushing down, so we need to sort something out there. Right, so what can we do? Let's have a think. Okay, what about if we just... Yeah, I've got an idea. So we go from the centre hole 13.875. So we go from here 13.875. We do it. Cut, paste. So I'll go from here straight across to there. Okay, and then we go here to there, and there to there, like that. Okay, and let's draw some stuff. Okay, so then we do a nope. Okay, so alright, let's do a 7.5. 7.5 and do a rounded. That's it. Okay, so I've got some plastic. Okay, that's better strength. Bit of better strength. You want X-ray, get rid of any hidden geometry. There it is. Okay, and let's colour it in, and I can lose that one, and probably lose a few more lines too. Right, okay, is that okay? Now we've got a sharp point here we could do without, so let's see what it looks like with the rig. Doesn't look too bad actually there, that's alright. That begs the question, we could probably do the same here and lose that sharp bit and give it a bit more strength. Let's do that then. So we'll go from here straight down to there. Right. There we go. Okay, it's slowly coming together. I'll turn that down. It's just noisy. They've left me on the channel and gone. Right, okay. View, X-ray style, let's print. Sorry. Okay. So these things, they design themselves, these things do. Right, now we've got this bit of a weird one here, so we could sort that out as well. So basically it just builds itself, this thing. It designs itself because it's like a mathematical thing. It wants to go where it wants to go. And just builds strength into it as well. Okay. Right, what we got? Let's have a look. That's alright, so far so good. Right, so we've got that to there. Let's stick the plates on. Original brackets comes with. Reuse the original brackets. In fact, you could probably put that on the inside of the radio if you wanted. If we left enough space, but I think I'd like them on the outside. Yeah, we'll sandwich it like that. Or you could put them on the inside. But then if you did, it would look like that on the outside. Is that altogether too bad? No, I think we'll put them on the outside. Right, so we've got this thing, it's looking okay. We've got a bit of a sharp angle here. I could do without that sharp angle. So let's sort out the sharp angle next. Should we keep in with the 15 degrees? Why not? Why not? Let's keep in with the 15 degrees. So we want sort of like that, isn't it? Sort of. So, okay, I don't know what to say. Don't know what that is. So, okay, we'll pretend we'll go here. No, we'll go there. No, we'll draw a line. It's from there to there. Then we'll grab it and we'll move it 15 degrees. What's that looking like? 15 degrees. It's not quite the right angle for the top of there. So it gives us an idea though, and is that strong enough? Probably not. So that's probably not good. So where do we go? Well, I don't want to go all the way up to the angle because we've got to make that smaller. So let's just suppose we go from there to wherever it needs to go. Halfway like that. That's going to look ugly. I'll tell you what, we're okay as we are. We're just going to put a bend in it. We'll just measure the... We'll come this way, down this way. No, we won't. We'll come in from this way, 7.5, and we'll go up 7.5, and then we'll put a curve from here to here, like that. That should do it, and we can either extrude it. Let's just extrude it to there. Okay, that's it. That's enough. And that's better. Yeah, that's better. Just look a bit weird now, but never mind. Now, when we print it on its back. Oh no, we're printing them flat, aren't we? Oh no, we're printing it on its back. So it's got to be able to cope with that. So, oh well, let's just keep that the way it is. Print there. Let's take that away. And that, and smooth. Right, okay, so it looks a bit weird now down here, but what can you do? Okay, does look weird there now. Maybe doesn't look so bad with the radio. What's it looking like now? Seems to be, it needs to go there, but it will be on an angle. No, I think it'll be alright. I think it'll be alright. So now we can sort the handle out. So can we get anything printing? I think we can print these out. Yeah, let's get them printing. We're going to leave them as they are. Right, let's get those printing. Right, okay. Let's do a smooth on it. Export. STL. Right, so this is going to be YAESU 891 model. And what are we going to call this? 891. So it's going to be called the 891 and FC-891 with FC-50 carry handle with desktop mount. There we go, and these are the mount sides. So these are the mount sides. So you need times 2. Times 2. There we go. Save it like that. Okay, let's open Bamboo Studio up. I haven't opened it up for a while, so oh, we've got to have to do 2. They're handed. Okay, so let's do this one as well. Yeah, unfortunately they're handed, so export. What's it doing? Right, so let's have a list. That's not a list. That's a list. Right. So this one's going to be mount side. Mount left hand side. And we're going to call this one mount right hand side. Okay, so we've got Bamboo Studio up. Let's get it over here. Okay, so we're gonna go new project, import. So it's found. No, it hasn't. Right, where's it found? Where's he put it? In there. Here it is. These two. These files. Load these files. Single object with multiple parts. Nope. Right, so auto do them, and so we want to spread them around. Do we print both at the same time? We could do, I suppose. Yeah, let's print both at the same time. We need them a bit better. Is there an auto arrange? It's already done the auto arrange. Okay, so we'll live with the auto arrange then. So, oh, what have I done? Just moved it. Right, so there we go. Let's splice them up. So it's ABS. What's the strength on them? 6 wall loops. Strength, infill. Where's your infill? Where's your infill? It's about 25% infill. That'll do. No, let's make them 50%. 50% infill. Why's it gone like that? What's made it go funny? Nothing. Speed. Support. Enable support. We don't need no support. A raft. Do we need a raft? Yeah, let's have a raft. Raft layers. So others. Brims. No raft. We'll have a brim. Brim type. Just an outer brim only. Skirt loops, let's try that. Right, slice it. Yeah, we're okay like that. That'll do. Any problems? Doesn't look like any problems. Didn't report any non-fat manifold edges. That'll do then. Right, let's get it printed. Right, 1 hour 47 minutes for the two, £1.28. Print. Oh, we'll have a lapse time on as well. Okay, let's do it. That time lapse sometimes is switched off and you can't switch it on. It's weird. Don't know if it's anything to do with their servers, if they're running busy and they turn off. So no, we're not doing time lapse. Right, so we get those two printed while we carry on finishing off the other bit, the handle, which is the more complicated bit. Let's just watch that going on for a bit. Right. How long have we been going? 2 hours 27. So we've got another half hour and then we'll hopefully finish this off. I mean, I didn't want it to take this long. Anyway, we'll leave that out the way for a minute. Come and have a look at that. Right, so then we've got the handle. Now, somehow I've got to print this handle all in one and make it ergonomic, because you've got to carry it and it's got to be able to lift the weight. So I'll be back in just a little while. We're back. Let's just have a look at this. What's this doing? Cleaning the nozzle. Fair play. Right, so this handle. I've got the sides done. The handle, it's okay as it is. Now we need to what do we need to do? Make it ergonomic and join it up. It's a pity we can't print it out as it is. So make the handle thicker and then print it out and make it snap together, but you don't want to drop your radio. But it'd be nice to be able to print these flat. Oh, you could do, well, you could do it with brass inserts, screw them down, yeah, that could be done, but or could it be printed on its side? Probably not very good. So I think what we'll do, we'll make it ergonomic and thicken it up. So we've got what we got here, we've got 3.5 mil. So we want to make that bigger, thicker. So the brass insert, an M3 brass insert, needs 5mm of depth. So we need something of some girth. So let's say 12mm. Let's make it 12mm handle. So we need to extend this by, to go to 12mm, we need 11.5. So we got 11.5, which gives us, no, that's too much. What happened there? What happened there? Oh, why has it gone like that? Undo. Oh, because it was on an angle, wasn't it? It wasn't directly a. I got, yes. So let's try 11.5. 11.5. No. 10.5. No. 8.5. 8.5 gives us 12mm thick. That'll do. So we've got a 12mm thick handle. Then we want, yeah, so what we want, we can print these on the side, but we want the plastic to go over the top. So if the brass inserts for whatever reason pull out, the weight of this handle is levering underneath the sides. So yeah, it can never really fail on you. That's okay, that's a good idea. Right, so what we'll do, we'll extend this by enough. So if I copy, hang on, we want right, so have a line here. View, hide the rest of the model, we'll have a line. So I have a line from there all the way to there. Okay, and we'll hide the rest of the model. Okay, so this is a bit right, so we want it to stick out, and it needs to be, yeah, okay, so we want half of that. What's that? Is that 12mm? Yeah, so let's do 6mm. Put a line across at the 6mm mark, and then we want to bring this out. How far out? it's got to be 7, 14, so 15 mil out plus an arbitrary amount. Let's say 20 mil. 20 mil out. Okay, so we've got our 20mm out. That's fine. We don't need that line anymore. Or that one. So we're now able to print that one out. But it needs holes in it. To fasten the... Does it need holes? Yeah. Fasten it to... So this one needs to flip along the... Is it the red? Nope, not this time. Flip along. It's not the blue. It's the green. No, that's wrong. Undo flip. So, why... Surely it's not the red. It's not the blue, is it? Flip along the blue. How can it be the blue? Right, so we're on there, so we need to bring that level with that there. So what have we got? 20 mil. So bring that over. 20 mil. That's it. Okay, so we've got that going like that. We've got our handle, and we've got what have we got? 6 mil here. Should be enough. 6 mil, and we need to bring that down 6 mil. Draw a line and push that in 20 mil, just like that, and the same again here. 6 mil down, draw a line and push that in 20 mil. Okay, so get rid of the construction lines. Okay, so we've got this thing that fits over top. It's angled as well, and we can put a couple of fixings, brass studs, couple of brass studs, but it's got a horrible point to it. So we could do with... Right. So what we're going to do is bring that over by 5 mil, in by 5 mil, and this side over by 5 mil, which means we've got to bring this, we need a 5 mil over there. Draw a line, pull that down by 6 mil. What's that like? That's okay. Get rid of... No, we don't want to do that. No, we don't want to do that either. Alright, let's just see what's going on here. Oh, it's just started printing. Yeah, it's printing it, and we'll let that carry on then. Undo this. Right, so what has happened here? Oh, I know. We have, hang on. Yeah, we need to draw that line up to there. Okay. And we can get rid of this and view X-ray, also that one, and the same again has got to be done here. Okay. Right, so what can we get rid of? That. Okay. Is that okay? Yeah, let's give it some strength. We can get rid of that and that. That's good. So we can print that out, no problem at all. Okay. Oops, what's happened here? Why have we got extra line there? Okay, so that can be printed on its side. Just like that. Right, great. Now this bit, let's have a look at this bit. Right, so what's, oh yeah. Right, so we need to alter that a bit. Yeah, we need to alter that, so we need to bring that over to there and cut it, paste it in place and make this part of this if possible. Is it even possible? I don't think it is it? Nope. Right, so we need some more geometry. Something from there, just like that. And like that, and like that. So we'll grab those and cut them, put them in there. It needs to go up to the line. No, is it up to that one? So something not quite right. What's wrong with that then? I don't get what's the matter with that. Oh, I see. So we want another line from here. Like that, and bring that into the handle. Alright, so we got the handle. This is difficult. So we want okay. Right, let's have a look at the print. Yeah, it was printing away. That's fine. Right, where did I get to? So that's gonna have to be flat. God, I can hardly see this. The blazing. Okay. Okay, so then we've got to have to go up to there. Is there an up to there? No. Doesn't seem to be. Oh, it's there. No. Oh yeah, that might be it. Oh, I don't know. No, let's not do that bit. Right. Okay, so let's bring that up to there. Okay. Let's get that off. there, and okay. Right, so we've got another line we need from all the way up to here. Okay. We're missing a bit there. Right, so can we smooth, sort of. Right, so we can get rid of something. Okay. Let's get rid of these. Okay. Oops, we don't want to get rid of that one. Right, so you've got this, whatever it is, handle sort of thing. There's still another line to get rid of. Right, let's just need to get it all in the same section. So there's something not quite right here. I don't know what. Let's just make it same colour. Right, let's have a look at that. So we've got a bit of a weirdness going on here. Yeah, so that needs to obviously join up with that. And we need to cut that, put it in here, and so we've got it there, but the problem is it's, what is it actually doing? Maybe we've got to bring that up to there or up to there. I don't know. Right, is that bad or good? Let's have a look. That looks okay, doesn't it? Yeah, it's okay. Right. Okay. So we've bulked it out so we can take the corners out. Right, let's get rid of this. No, let's not do that. Let's view in X-ray mode. What have we not done? We've not joined them up. Okay, so we should be able to get rid of these. That. And that. So should be able to get rid of that as well. Right, what's that like? Is that a complete object? Hang on. Yep, apart from the back now. So the best thing we can do, well no, it's a different angle at the back, isn't it? I think. Maybe it isn't. We need to fix the back now. I can hardly see this screen anymore. Right, let's just make the back fixed. Okay, maybe we can just repair it. Okay. Right, so where did we get to? Let's just have a look at the print to make sure it hasn't gone wild. No, we're okay. We're okay. Right. Right, almost there with this thing. Almost there. So let's join that up with that. Right, let's fasten it up. Okay. Right. So I need to go from here up to there and there, and up to there, and carry on. Okay, that's all good, sort of. Yeah, there's a bit of a gap in it. Right, so I need to go from there up to there, probably. Up to there. Okay, what's that like? Let's have a quick look. Is it okay? Yeah. Right, that'll do. So let's get rid of. Can we do that? Or we got some infills now? Yeah, we're okay to get rid of that line. And that one. That one. And that one. And that one. And these two. 3. Gone, gone, and gone. Let's fill that with that one. Right, so are we in a shape? Sort of. One more. Okay. X-ray. Any rogue bits? Don't ask me what kind of shape this is. It's just its own shape, but it's able to be printed. Right, so we've got that. It sits underneath there. So we need some holes now and some brass inserts. So brass inserts. So the holes. Where do we want the brass inserts and where do we want the pins? It's just to hold it in place, really. So we basically come through the top and screw the bottom up, or we could not screw the bottom up and screw it down. You could do it either way. Hang on, what's the size? 5mm, 6mm. So we've got 6mm. Then I got 1mm to spare. So we got a choice. Let's come out of X-ray mode. Oh, we haven't finished yet. We've got to take the corner out. We don't like the sharp corner. Can we even take the sharp corner out now, or is it too late? Right, let's go over. I don't know. Let's go over 5mm. Let's come down 5mm and somehow join these together. And will it let us push? I don't know if it will. No. So it's not going to be able to be pushed like that. So we're going to have to do draw it in. Where's, oh, hang on. Okay, we're going to have to draw it. Right, so we can, oh yeah, draw the lines across here. Okay, and we can take the side off. okay, and fill it. What's that look like? That's okay. Looks okay. Right, so get rid of the construction lines. Okay. So we haven't got we've got yeah, we've got a slight bevel there and an edge not comfortable to hold on to. Nor that one. But I'm not that worried. Am I that worried? Yeah, sharp edges we don't want, do we? Oh, you could go on this, you could go at this all day long. The idea is to be quick, but we've got to share it and other people have got to use it as well. So okay, so yeah, we could take the edge off, but I think I'm going to leave it at that for model one. Model one, I'll leave it at that. Right, so okay, so brass inserts next. So we want to go in between the two to join that handle up. So what have we got here? Let's have a look at the length. 15 mil. So if I come in 7 mil, 7.5 mil, and if I go in 7.5 mil and in 7.5 mil. So we want a countersunk hole. Not too much though. No, I can do it a bit. So the hole we want for the cap head screw is about 6 mil. So if I go 3 mil diameter, hang on, let's go into it. View. Right, so we want a 6 mil, 3 mil, 3 mil, and we'll bring it down. We'll bring it down. Actually, there's only 1 mil in it, isn't there? Oh, it's only to hold it still. Yeah, so we'll hide the cap head screw. So bring it down. 4 mil, 5 mil. Bring it down 5 mil. It only gives us 1 mil to play with though. That's okay. Right, now then we want a hole in the bottom. So this needs to be a 3 mil thread, so 2 point, what's the score? 3 mil, 1.5. Say 1.6. We don't want to struggle with plastic. We need to go down 1 mil, and we should be all the way through. Yeah, at that. That's it. Then we want another one here. 1.6 mil and down by 1 mil. No, it's come up by mistake. Okay, so we've got that, and yeah, that should do it. Yeah, okay. Do we want, let's give it a, okay, give it an offset. 0.5 of a mil. 0.5 of a mil. And we'll push that down. No, that's not the right way. Why isn't it? No, it doesn't like that. So which way am I facing? I don't know which way I'm facing. Okay. Let's bring that down. Oh, it's the green axis, that's it. Down by 0.5 mil. I don't know why it's the green axis, I must be upside down or something. .5 mil, there we go. Okay, so we've got that sorted. That's fine, and then what we need then is to grab hold of the two bottoms of the holes like this, copy them and come out and go in and hide the rest of the model and paste in place. Then we need two brass inserts in here. Yeah, we need the brass inserts. So we know the brass inserts has to be 4.6 diameter. So let's try and do it. So 4.65, so 2.35, no, 375. 2.375. Does that give us 4.65? No. No, that would be too loose. So 2.325. Does that give us 6.650? Yeah. Okay. That'll do. Right. So we get rid of the middle bits. Get rid of the middle bits, and we drop this down 5 mil. And 5 mil. This is for the brass insert. Okay. I've done the one side. So I need to go around the other side now. Grab these two holes. Copy them. Go back in here and paste them in place. And we need to put in the... That's it. That's the right value. That's the right value. So we need to get rid of those two. Drop these down by 5 mil. And we're done, aren't we? Are we done? Yeah, we're done. So let's get rid of the... So I'll just print them out the rest of the day now. So have we got what we wanted? Let's have a look. We've got no fixings, but we've got our angle. We've got our carry case. You can take or leave the angle and just sit it on the rubber feet on the FC-50. So that handle looks robust enough, is it? Should be okay. We've only got 3 mil there. So we could bring that down a bit more. Yeah, give it a bit more strength. Does it give us more strength though if we just move it down? Yeah, there's more surface area. But then it could shear off. Anyway, I think that'll do. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Right, that looks good. So let's create these then. So smooth, export as STL file. We want the left hand side, and it's the side mount carry handle with desktop mount, left hand side upper, upper, left hand side upper. Okay, and export. Right hand side upper, and it just say ×2, which it shouldn't really say. Let's go again, export. Let's rename these. That's like that. Rename it. There's one for each side, so you don't want two lots. That's it. Okay, so we're okay on that. We don't want to save anything, so now that just the handle. Just the handle. Now really it should have indent of G7UIV in it, but never mind. Okay, what about some infills? Yeah, some infills. Yeah, probably need some infills. Some bridges, so you can feel it and grip it. Yeah, not just a piece of flat plastic. Maybe next time. We'll leave it like that for now. Right, so smooth and export. So this is the handle. So this is the mount. Handle, and I'll tell you what it needs. It needs width 4 times M3 brass, M3 by 5 brass inserts. Okay. Can't press, you have to get your own brass inserts. Okay, so we're all done. I'm not going to bother putting the fixings in. Right, that's it. We're done. So I've got 2 of them to print, 2 of them, and a handle. And then melt the brass inserts into the bottom of here. And then you have 4 screws, 4 M3 captive screws to screw through to hold the handle up. So when you lift the handle up, this got the weight here. And if these need thickening up, we'll just reprint them with thickened up. But they're quite thick, they should be alright. Anyway, so that is the end of that. Nothing I can do now other than actually there is something I can do now, because this is going to be available on Maker World. So if I go on to prepare, well, that's printing, add another plate. Where's the plate? So this one is going to be called the left and right desk top mounts. Okay, new plate. That's the plate there. Add a plate. Okay, this is going to be the left and right upper mounts. Import left and right upper mounts. Okay. No, don't want to do that. So we'll put, don't know, let's bring this one down here and bring that one up there. Should we rotate it? Yeah, rotate it 90 degrees. Okay, that's alright, isn't it? Yeah, it'll do. You could probably get it closer. Right, what's that like? Let's move the both over a bit. That's it. Okay, and then we want another plate for the handle. Okay, so we'll import the handle. There we go. That's it, that's everything you need. Really, unless you want to print the screws out, but yeah. Save, project. Oh, we're all done. So printing that one out, we've got to print that one out next, and then that. Put the brass for. Right, so I'll just go on to device, see how it's getting on. 40% done. Okay, so let's just print them out there. Right, so there we have it. Oh, we can put it on Maker World. Who wants to try and print it out? No, I normally print it out and try it before, yeah. Before, make sure I haven't got to thicken anything up. Yeah, I think I'll try it first before I put it on Maker World. Because if someone downloads it and wastes their time printing it and it's not right, and at least I've only wasted my material. And we'll put it on when I do a next stream, or when we printed them out and built it. I will show it off and then we'll make the thing available. Okay. Right, so let's just save all of that. Okay, close it. Right, so anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next stream. So that's modelling the FT-891 and the FC-50 desktop mount with carry handle to 3D print and putting it on Maker World. We didn't get to put it on Maker World. We could do, but it might not be good. We ought to try it first. Anyway, that is going to be it. So thanks for watching. Bye. Catch you in a bit.